And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard run.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, what's that?
Crowd begins with a pass. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Here we go. Play! 118. What's that?
A second down throw for Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
118. What's that?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. They'll try to run for it.
Years ago, people would have thought you were crazy to go for 4th down on your side of the field. But that's not the case anymore. We're seeing it more and more often play out across the league. In this case, not a bad job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball, but he's able to find some space with his legs, and he's able to pick up the conversion.
It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's that? 19 Texans. Hey, south.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
18. What's that? Buggy.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Now, what's that? Why Tony?
On play action. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. 15-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
And the Texans, first down. A gain of 15.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down.
Swap. Another swap. Texans.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Forced to his right. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 18 yards. And it's third down. Third and
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Out, 18. What's up? Look the hot, look the hot.
Off the play fake.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Lejante Wester deep for Baltimore. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
DC, ready?
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 28-yard line.
Come to the line now on second and 2. Going to go right back to Henry. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
Taking off. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Second down, Jackson. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now, Jackson exiting the pocket right. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They bring a tight end in motion left. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
South. 18. That's right. Why, Tony?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And he's going to be drugged after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Uno more.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They'll go. It's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have a Texans first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, South.
To throw, it's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Why, Tony? Look the hot. Hey, uno more.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston.
But I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's He's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
47-yard line.
Sit hard! Sit hard!
This is Henry. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. TJ Speed getting in there to make the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Sit hard!
We'll go again here with Henry. Derrick Henry! And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 14, Texans 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, uno. How? This hot. 18. What's that? 11. Buggy.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 39-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
18. What's that?
Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Tony. Look at hot.
Now Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Oh,
A gain of 7.
18. Why Tony? 11.
Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, uno more.
Second down throw for Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, first and goal. They'll run with Marks. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
All right.
At the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Hey, Buzzy. Nike taxi.
They'll drop to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On play action, Stroud. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
Ravens 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Push to his right, and they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.